There was a moment when hidden crimes briefly reached the surface. A place of luxury, power, influence. And behind closed doors, darkness. For a few weeks, people talked. For a few months, headlines moved. And then, silence returned. Not because the truth was resolved, but because the world had grown used to corruption. The most disturbing part was not the scandal itself. It was the lack of shock. Deep down, people already knew. They sensed that power without accountability always decays. That when wealth and influence gather in one place long enough, they stop serving humanity. They begin serving themselves. In ancient times, people bowed to statues. Today, they bow to systems. Power, fame, control, influence. When power becomes sacred, truth becomes expendable. And when truth is expendable, innocence is always the first victim. The end times are not defined by wars alone. They are defined by the normalization of evil. When people hear about injustice and feel nothing, when exposure changes nothing, when corruption feels inevitable, that is when humanity has reached its lowest patience point. Power attracts those who seek control. But unchecked power corrupts even faster when it operates in darkness. When influence becomes a shield and wealth becomes a wall, people forget they are accountable to something higher. History repeats one lesson. When injustice becomes global, correction becomes inevitable. Before every great correction comes awareness. Not panic, not chaos. Awareness. People begin to see patterns. Connections. Silences. Contradictions. They begin asking, how deep does this go? Why does nothing change? Who benefits from our distraction? Human systems try to correct themselves. But sometimes corruption becomes too wide, too embedded, too normalized. At that point, humanity doesn't just need reform. It needs true justice. A justice not influenced by power. Not delayed by politics. Not silenced by money. A justice that restores balance. Across history, when darkness grows collective, humanity begins to long for a leader who cannot be corrupted. A guide who cannot be bought. A presence that restores truth without compromise. This longing is not weakness. It is recognition that ultimate justice must come from beyond the systems that failed. When masks fall and nothing changes, people lose trust in systems. But they begin to search for truth again. If this episode made you think, support the channel. Like, subscribe, and share this with someone who still believes truth cannot stay hidden forever. The next episode continues the story.